Chapter 17. Shri Sadguru said, some people give up family life totally and choose to take efforts towards self-realization staying in the forest, but the bhaktas continue to lead a family life, yet rid of great worldly craving, they worship Lord Govinda with intense devotion. There are some foolish people who seek pleasure in the company of women other than their wives and thus give up organized family life because of their foolishness. The exalted personalities find no distinctive preference to either the life of a householder or that of a sannyasi. They achieve high esteem among the men of the world because of their devotion to Lord Krishna. We have to lead a regular life on this earth, and yet we have to worship Lord Govinda, incessantly controlling all the senses with the firm belief in him. Having decided thus, Sri Rajagopala Deshika married a girl named Lakshmi. With an amicable wife, that Jnani led a peaceful life, serving his parents in the best way possible. His thirst for getting the darshan of Sri Bhagavan was growing day by day. This courageous devotee was not fully satisfied simply with the discharge of his mundane activities. He spent his whole time in Haridhyana, Harikirtan, plunging over the thought of his mercy and having happy conversations about him with his wife. Yet, in the course of time, the Vaishnavottama's desire grew so uncontrollable and he developed such dejection that he left his wife and parents behind and reached Tirumala, guided by the thirst to see God. He gave up all his property. With a small piece of lion cloth, he entered the forest, which is haunted by wild animals. Rajagopala Deshika sat in a mantapa and started brooding over his inability to have the darshan of God. Who is the creator of this universe? Who is its protector? Who absorbs it? Where is he? From my childhood, I sorrowfully long to see him. But why has not Sri Bhagavan come before me? If it is true that Lord Vishnu exists in reality, let him come before me today. Otherwise, let my body become a prey to lion in the forest. If the existence of God is doubtful, it is better to die than to live on this earth. With this resolution, he was sitting all alone amidst the deep woods. In the frightening forest, the wild animals were roaring and the snakes were moving here and there swiftly. Wild birds like owls and eagles were producing a big noise penetrating the atmosphere. In that desolate, deep, dark, and thick forest, he was crying in despair with the thirst to see Lord Hari. Sri Gopala Deshika prayed, Govinda, you have taken a vow not to let your bhaktas get destroyed and not to allow their lives go a waste. Encouraged by that, I continue to be alive. O the gracious, O my Lord, Srinivasa, Govinda, please give me solace. I promise, I surrender to you. I have no other refuge. Insufferable is your suppression. I wallow like a worm fallen into fire. O Keshava, I will not go home without getting your darshan. Let me die or be alive as your gracious self decide. O Sri Sadguru said, amidst the deep woods that night, the great Haridasa, Gopala Deshika, was lamenting like this, left all alone. Finally, he became unconscious and was lying there uncared for. At that time, Lord Venkatesha, the ocean of compassion, and the Lord of Goddess Lakshmi appeared in the dreams of one of his bhaktas and spoke as follows. Sri Bhagavan said, in the depth of the night, one of my loving devotees is lying unconscious in a mandapa in the forest. He has fainted due to prema bhakti. Obeying my command, go immediately and bring that Mahatma to your place and console him. Sri Sadguru continued, getting that command of Lord Govinda in his dream. With great pleasure, that Brahmana reached the forest swiftly. He saw Gopala Deshika lying in that mandapa. He woke him up with great respect and consoled him with all warmth. Rajagopala Deshika, endowed with unflinching faith and intent on relentless pursuit to Sri to see Lord Hari, refused to come home as he had lost interest in protecting himself. That Brahmana explained to Deshika his dream and the command of Sri Bhagavan with great excitement and regard. Hearing this, Deshika was greatly surprised. He embraced that Brahmana with boundless emotions and repeatedly asked him to explain the dream and talk about the Lord. The great Jnani Gopala Deshika became very happy and satisfied with the thought of the inexplicable mercy of the Lord. Inexplicable mercy the Lord has shown to him. Somehow he consoled himself. Then he sat then he sent that Brahmana back and reached home thinking about the boundless mercy of Sri Bhagavan. Thus ends chapter 17, entitled Sri Rajagopala Deshika Charitram 2 of Book 10 of Sri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.